Hey YouTube, it's Kimmy. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to do a review on what I feel like is the best matte makeup for oily skin. My skin is super oily. I have acne prone skin. I always had a really oily skin, really bad. Of course it's worse in the summer. So we're just gonna jump into the foundation because that's what you click the video for, right? So this foundation is Nars Velvet Matte Skin Tint. It has SPF 30 sunscreen, which is good. This is the box. Hopefully you guys can see that. And this is what the foundation itself looks like. And I have it in the shade, I can't pronounce it, but it's medium dark 3. And this is a perfect match for my skin. Yeah, the foundation's pretty awesome. So the thing is, it calls it a skin tint, but it's a full coverage foundation. Pretty much. But in my personal opinion, I do not feel like it's cakey at all. I feel like it looks really nice, looks really good. Oh, I had a box over there. But yeah, it looks really nice, looks really awesome, really good. So I just want to put on this foundation and test it for a couple of hours. Like realistically, probably like 6 to 8 hours, which is normally how long, you know, somebody would be out in every day. So I just want to be realistic and give you guys a great review on the foundation. So we're going to put on the foundation. I'm not going to go over how I do my eyebrows or my eyeshadow or anything like that. I'm basically going to apply the foundation, let you know how it works and blah blah blah. So let's jump into it. Okay, so I'm going to apply the foundation with a damp beauty blender. I personally like to squeeze some of the foundation out on the back of my hand and dab it along my face. So I put this much. That should be enough, hopefully. If not, I'll just use more, no problem. Now, I'm going to oh, sorry. I just wanted to use a different mirror. Honestly, I'm a mess. I forgot to prime my face. I always prime my face. Even though it's a foundation review, I just want to prime it. Like realistically, how I would wear this every day. You know, realistically, I would prime my face every day. So if you do not, sorry. So if you're the type of person who doesn't prime their face every day, then don't prime it, you know. But me personally, I always prime my face, even if I'm going to do a foundation review. I just like to prime it. And my favorite primer at the moment is Ulta Beauty Mattifying Face Primer. So this definitely helps my face, my oil. Yeah, I'm just going to apply it to those areas. Apply it to your oily areas. Yeah, pretty much only apply it where you need it. I just went all over, but I only applied it where I'm like oily the most. And you want to basically, you know, slide it across like this. You don't want to rub it in circular motions because it is a silicone based primer and the product will ball up on your face, you know. I have it happen to me sometimes and I was confused, like, why is this balling up sometimes but not all the time? But it's basically when you're in circular motions and yeah, you apply the product like that and it will ball up on your face, unfortunately. So now I'm going to apply my foundation. I think I might need more. I think I wasted some or some like smudged out somewhere. So I'm like looking around. I'm like, where did that foundation go? I have it on the back of my hand. I wish I could pull my hair back, but I cannot find any of my ponytails I use. And as you see, I have locks, and my locks are pretty thick. And I can't just use any regular ponytail. Either it's not going to fit or it's going to pop. So fun. Like now I'm like finally understanding the thick girl hair struggle. Because I never really had thick hair. I feel like even my locks are thin. It's just thick because it's like a lot of them or whatever. Okay. Okay, that should be enough. So now we're going to blend this out with our damp beauty blender. I feel like it's a little tough to blend out, but then again, I'm not an expert at makeup. But the foundation it has a really nice, pleasant, light, neutral smell, which is like weird. You usually don't get that from foundations. Yeah, it just definitely smells good. Nothing too strong. I have sensitive skin and it doesn't irritate my skin. Yeah, I wish I had a ponytail for my hair. But of course, that would be way too easy, right? So I wore this foundation before for a video. And honestly, I loved it. The coverage was perfect. I just feel like it is definitely medium to full coverage. I wouldn't really consider it a skin tint. I would definitely consider it like an actual foundation. Which is fine. But it's very natural looking. For it to be matte and give this much coverage is definitely not cakey. And I can definitely see this as my everyday foundation. This would be great, you know, going to work because it covers a lot, but it's not too much in my opinion. My hand be getting tired when I blend. Like, I don't really wear makeup like that because I just haven't found the right foundation. But now that I found, oh, and it's really hard to get my, what is it called? To get my color, like, in my foundation. Because I feel like my skin's really weird. And I can only wear, like, certain colors in foundation. Certain shades, not color shades. It's really hard to find my shade, honestly. Either it's, like, really, it's, like, a really red base foundation, like, undertone. Like, a really red undertone. And super dark, or it's like really, really orange, really, like really, really orange. Like a pumpkin orange. It looks bad. Yeah, this foundation so far is just wonderful. So yeah, I definitely want to let you guys in on this foundation, especially if you're oily. Like, you definitely need to check out this foundation. I know it's not newer, it's old as far as, you know, like the makeup world or whatever, but you definitely need to check this out. I feel like sometimes, you know, we get caught up in those products that all these beauty influencers are paid to promote, and, you know, we go towards those products, but there are some good products that are not being promoted as heavy as they are. I don't know. I just be blending like a long time because I'm blind and I just kind of just be forgetting spots. But yeah, I feel like it definitely blends in very nice. It could just be in my head that it's difficult to blend because it's not watery. And I'm used to dealing with watery foundations. So yeah, the texture was definitely creamy. Sorry I didn't go over the texture that much. But the texture is creamy. It does blend in once you get it going. yeah, once you get it going, it definitely does start to blend. I feel like this foundation's so nice. So nice on the skin. Kind of blending it down a little bit. So yeah, I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and I will be back. Hey YouTube, I'm back. So as you can see, I finished my face. I'm done with my makeup. Sorry if I keep like looking down everywhere, but everything's kind of just everywhere. So now I'm just gonna use some setting spray. This is just this old Scandinavia makeup spray, makeup setting spray oil control. I'm just gonna use that. So right now it's currently 10:19. Hopefully that focused. I want to, like I said earlier, I want to keep this on a couple of hours. So I just swallowed some. Fuck. cut. So I want to keep this on a couple of hours, whatever, just to give like a good review, see if it's actually the best foundation for oily skin. So yeah, I'll be back probably 3 to 4 hours just to check in. I'm gonna try to do 6 to 8 hours in total of this makeup, letting it sit on my face. So yeah, I will be back to check in with you guys. Okay, I am back and I have my glasses on. So it is currently 3:11. And I put my makeup on around like 10ish. So that's like 5 hours my makeup has been on. I am getting oily, cannot lie. But usually my makeup will look like this like literally an hour before I put my makeup on. So this foundation is definitely holding up. Let me look. I feel like it's holding up. It is getting oilier, so you can definitely, it's showing my imperfections more because it's like highlighting it in a sense. But I feel like the foundation is definitely holding up very well. So I do want to go over the texture with you guys a little bit more. So I'm going to squeeze some out on my hand. Just a little bit because I like this foundation. That was a lot. I squeezed out a lot. Like get closer or whatever. So as you can see, hopefully you can see that. The foundation is really thick. It's not watery. It's not dripping down my hand or anything like that. It's very, very thick. And the texture is, it's just creamy. Overall, it's definitely a creamy foundation. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that real quick. I do feel like it's hard to blend, well, for me, because I am an amateur at makeup, but I do feel like it's hard to blend a little bit. But like I keep mentioning, it has a really nice smell to it. Like that's so weird, but the makeup smells good. Nothing strong, but yeah, like I said, I wanted to try to keep this makeup on for a while. So it's been 5 hours at this time, and I want to try to keep it on until like 8, because realistically you're gonna have your makeup on for like 8 hours, especially if you go to work, easily over 8 hours, you know. So I just want to make this like a realistic review, and I'm gonna keep it on and I'll come back at the 8-hour mark. Okay, so I'm back, and as you can see, I am very greasy because it is 5:40 p.m. I put this makeup on at 10, so that's been like what, 7.5 hours, almost 8. So yeah, as you see, I'm very, very oily, but I actually did not set this foundation with any translucent powder or any powder in general. And I did not blot. I did not touch up. So this is what I look like. I feel like I'm very very oily. I look like a grease ball. I look very like greasy, to be honest. But I do feel like it is a good foundation for oily skin, because with regular foundation my skin will look like this in about an hour, or like 2 to 3 hours. And this foundation held up for me for a good amount of time. And if I blot and if I touched up and put some powder on, I'll be good to go for probably about 4 more hours realistically. So this foundation is awesome. If you're an oily girl, definitely give this a try. I would definitely recommend this as an everyday foundation. The coverage is wonderful. It's medium to full. It's definitely buildable. I love this foundation, and it hasn't broken me out. I do have acne prone skin, but I don't have any acne from this foundation itself. So I do recommend you definitely give this a try it out. It's awesome. I don't think I have anything else to review in the video, just that this foundation is really, really good and you need to give it a try. Again, this is Nars Velvet Matte Skin Tint. And if anything, it definitely shows up. It definitely shows up more like a foundation versus a skin tint. I accidentally bought their, I think it's like Radiant Skin Tint, but it's like an actual skin tint. And it was light coverage, and I accidentally bought that. And I tried it on, and the coverage was, it really wasn't that much coverage. It looked exactly like a skin tint, but it wasn't matte. And how oily my skin is, I was very afraid to use it. So I ordered the correct product, which I meant to get was a Velvet Matte Skin Tint at first. But I ordered the other tinted moisturizer. So yeah, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also share my video so we can share the love for this video. Thank you so much for watching.